Oh, I know a bunch of you are like, yay! Some of you are like, let's go, bub. For real this time. So, it sounds like Insomniac is actually listening to the fans this time around. We knew who they were listening to last time around with the story that they did and the designs that they did for Mary Jane. But apparently, I know a lot of you were worried that in this they would sideline Wolverine and you would have to do some type of Jean Grey mission. Now, when they were doing this with Mary Jane, it didn't bother me. I was indifferent, put it that way. I was indifferent about it. I was just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the sneaky part where they let her do something to help the Spider-Man mission. It reminded me of movies. You know what I mean? Sometimes something like that might happen where, someone's girlfriend or wife or somebody, does some little type of side mission that kind of helped out the overall mission. I was just like, okay. I saw it as a little bit of downtime story-wise. But I know a lot of people hated it. They hated it, and it stinks. So, it says here, Insomniac confirms Marvel Wolverine has only one playable character. Insomniac has put the MJ-style playable character fears to rest. Marvel's Wolverine Senior Project Director confirms Logan is the only character you control. If you've been quietly dreading another round of forced stealth sections as a side character, breathe easy. Marvel's Wolverine will have exactly one playable character, Logan himself. Senior Project Director and Head of Technology at this page looks weird the way it's set up, and I can't read this word. It's probably Insomniac, but anyway, made it explicit in a recent interview. Wolverine is our only playable character. That's about as clear as it gets. Here's the thing. This confirmation didn't come out of nowhere. Recent footage of Marvel's Wolverine featured prominently enough that players started connecting dots they probably didn't want to connect. The memory of Spider-Man 2's side missions is apparently still fresh for a lot of people, and for good reason. Watching an untrained reporter somehow neutralize trained soldiers with ease was one of the most jarring tonal breaks in a PS5 exclusive. Insomniac clearly heard that feedback. The devs addressed it directly, and the message is that Marvel's Wolverine won't repeat that mistake. Jean Grey's role in the story is story-driven only, not mechanical. She appears in cutscenes and narrative beats, but you won't swap in between her perspective mid-mission. The same goes for, I guess they're naming other people, I guess like Sabretooth and watch it be like Mystique or something like that, who will apparently make appearances. I don't know why this looks like this, but their names are like blanked out. It's weird. The devs described them as dynamically joining your combos for team-up moves against enemies. Think brief assist animations rather than full character control in a way. Well, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If you really made the side missions badass with you using Sabretooth or Mystique or anybody else that's part of Team X, Jean Grey, if you really made it badass with the major majority of it being Wolverine, I don't think anybody would complain. The problem was people knew why you were throwing in the Mary Jane missions. People knew what company you were working with, how you wrote it, why she was the only boss with 4 life bars, why she was spewing the garbage that she was spewing while you were fighting her. Everyone knew why. But if you just did it right, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter. If you had done it right, it wouldn't have mattered, you know, but, like I said, the whole sneaking around with her didn't bother me. But like I said, it's like Banner said in Avengers, she's like an exposed nerve. And the fans are like that when it comes to the modern audience writing that is put into these games nowadays. So by not letting us control Mystique or Jean Grey or Sabretooth or Omega Red or whoever else is going to be in this, you know what I'm saying? It's not exactly doing us a favor. You overcorrected. The problem people had is with you doing the modern audience garbage, and they know that you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, there's more to this article. You guys can go and read it, but you got the gist of it, right? Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. Are you happy there are no Jean Grey missions? Or are you kind of like, do you care? Do you not care? Are you indifferent like me? I don't really care. I care more about her. I wouldn't mind if she was in it. If they fix her design. We know what they're doing. They're still doing it. But at least they toned one thing down in the game, I guess. Which are the side missions that no one wants to play. 10 million subscribers.